I want to show you this cool device here. This is well, it's called Home TV Analog Transmitter Station. I got this off of AliExpress. I think I paid 30 bucks delivered, but depending on where you can order it from many different vendors on AliExpress, but depending on or which vendor you order from, it might be 32 bucks with free shipping or 25 bucks with $5 shipping. There's variations. I just picked a vendor. I like the free shipping idea, so I picked something that was about 30 bucks. Anyway, so this will take, I know it takes AV in, and it will actually transmit it on UHF and VHF television frequencies, the old style. It'll do NTSC. I don't have any PAL related stuff, but it's supposed to be able to do PAL. Apparently, it also takes HDMI in to broadcast. So it has the AV out, AV in. That's actually switchable using this switch here. You can AV in, or you can have it take something in and put AV out. I'm not testing that in this video. This is just a quick video. And then this button here switches between AV and HDMI. And of course, it has a power button. It has a little OLED display on it to show you some statuses. It's not, I mean, it'll show you frequencies. You have to figure out the channel numbers. And it all powers up with a USB-C. What it also has is, I think it's about 100 milliwatts. I was able to get a signal around the house for the most part, depending on how I oriented my antenna. I did not put any aluminum foil on my television antenna to see if that would improve the quality. It probably would have. But anyway, so this comes with a little SMA screw-on antenna, which is extendable. And the antenna is going to go past the camera here. I'm just going to set it up the whole way. Actually, I might move this down a little bit for when I demo it. And this antenna can be moved at an angle. So, to demonstrate this, I am going to take the output of my Commodore 128D that's near me, which I have hooked up to just a standard composite cable, and mine's a little different. This may be a Sega Genesis cable, but it'll still work. It's the 5-pin DIN. But my red is composite, my yellow is audio. So these are color coded otherwise, but I have to put red into yellow, and I'll just use yellow into one of the audios. This is stereo audio. So I'll set that there. And I will plug it in with USB-C. And turn it on. And you can see the OLED display showing 192.25 megahertz for the RF. I think it's channel 10. And the audio frequency is 4.5 megahertz. It will do 4.5, 5.56, or 6.5, depending on what the band is and stuff. And you can use the menu button and these other two buttons to switch through menus. If you hold down the menu button, it'll blink one of the items. You keep tapping menu, it changes. There's the NTSC PAL. There's where you can change the frequency. You can't fine tune the frequency. You can go whole channel steps. These will act as up and down buttons. I'm not going to change it because I know these settings work. And it defaults to 6 megahertz, but for any VHF channels, it's 4.5 megahertz. And it'll keep going through there until you let it sit for a while. Anyway, so to view this, and this might be a little bit awkward, considering the space I have here on this display thing. I'm going to see if I can't move this aside slightly, so I can put my Sony Watchman little, 1.5 inch display. I'll turn that on. I think I have this set on frequency for what I need. I'm just going to move this aside so I can get this in view. I don't have a whole lot of space under the camera here. And let me make sure I do have it set for, let's see. Oh, it's transmitting. That's why it's solid. You know, watch. I was wondering why I wasn't getting static. Let me turn this off. See? So it is transmitting. Turn it back on here. And now it's transmitting video. And let me turn on the Commodore 128. Now, the display orientation and stuff here is solely the Watchman. It probably needs a recap. I didn't do any adjustments, and actually I just recently acquired it. So what I'm going to do just to demo that this broadcast video and sound is I have an Ultimate 2 Plus on my 128, and I got to reach back here, activate it, and this is going to be a very tough read for me. It's really small text, and I have old eyes, but I'm going to go down to, which I believe is my USB drive on here. Maybe it's not. Is it? Nope. Oh, yep. And enter. Come on. Enter. There we go. And I put a cartridge image on this thing. Buck Rogers, Planet of Zoom. Let's just start that up. And I'll run it as a cart. And there's the audio coming through. I'm sure this will look better on, you know, bigger color television, but hey, it works, right? And here I am playing the game. And crashing the game because I don't know where the pylons are I'm supposed to fly through. But anyway, like I said, the TV probably has the problems with the stuff. I did not hook up any other TV to check it. This just proves that it transmits something. Now, here's my next test with it for HDMI. I have a computer I'm working on here, but I don't have an operating system on it. I just have the BIOS screen. So I'm going to connect HDMI here. Maybe my computer will blow up. And then I'll switch this to the, I'm bringing it over here real quick, to the HDMI side of the switch. And it is broadcasting HDMI to to RF, because that's the screen it's showing up normally on the computer. It tells me I have 4 SATA slots and there's nothing bootable. So there you go. Nice little cheap RF transmitter to test AV and HDMI, to test your old TVs, or, oh, what the heck, broadcast your computer, broadcast your PlayStation 5 on that old, that vintage Zenith television, and have fun with things. Anyway, sorry about the blinkiness. Like I said, I firmly believe it's this TV. I'm just showing you this cool little toy for a decent price.